1 minute. Or you can put your audio on for 1-2 minutes, then later on you can do it as you like. Yeah, now can I start now? Hello? Yeah, now can I start now? No, I can't hear you. Can I start now? Hello? Hello? Yeah, no, I can't hear you. Can I start now? I said. Okay, okay. Is everybody there? I said, is everybody there? Okay. Welcome to everybody. Good morning. First of all, I would like to congratulate each one of you on two things. First is, as you all know, in direct selling, we have been ranked 30th in the entire world. The credit goes, of course, to all of you. And very soon, the day is not far when we will be number one, definitely. With all of you, it will be a real pleasure to be there. Number one. Number two, I would like to congratulate that last month, despite of the 2-week lockdown, still we did almost the same business what we did in February. So the credit goes to all of you. I mean, great job, keep it up. I'm so proud of you. Now, what I want to talk to you today, I want to talk to you something which is very, very close to my heart and which is right now the need of the hour or the need of the time. See, once all these things started last month on 22nd when the first lockdown was announced, nobody had any idea that it will be extended or it will go so far. Anyway, when it was announced on the first lockdown, since then many of the people have been watching too much of news, and when I saw the people talking amongst themselves, there is a panic in a lot of people, and there is a fear which resides in so many people. Fear and uncertainty, like what will happen to me, what will happen to my business, what will happen to the situation, when will things improve, how far it will go, and when it will be over, whether we will be there or not, whether we will survive or not, or what will happen. So many uncertainties, so many fear which have been created. See, when we are in a fear is one of the most strongest emotion what a human being can feel. And when comes the fear, it naturally brings the doubt in a person. And also, along with the fear comes another negative emotion, which is worry of the future. What if that happens? What if this happens? What will happen to this? What will happen to that? What is life? What is death? Who will survive? Who will not? What will be the consequences? What will happen to the economy? What will happen to the network? What will happen to my turnover? What will happen to my income? And so many other things. Now, once we are charged with fear, we lose our ability to think in the appropriate manner. Now, first of all, I would like to tell you that death is a reality and it is inevitable. When I was there with many of you in Ooty in the Success by Choice workshop, I hope you remember I told you that there are two universal truths in this world. First, the earth is round, and second, whosoever is born on this earth plane will die. That is how it is, and this is the reality. And even when the God have come on the earth plane in the form of human, they have also died. Be it Krishna or be it any other form of God in any form, in any avatar. So on the earth plane, death is inevitable and it is a reality. And it is not that before Corona people were not dying. I was just going through a report few days back, and it said that in our country there are 50 lakh people approximately every year who die of heart and heart related diseases. So it's not that something for the first time something have come. So I do agree that this is an epidemic, but yes, it can be overcome with the right mindset and with few precautions. Now, first of all, once we understand that death is inevitable and it is a reality, we tend to become normal, and then and only then we can think in an appropriate manner or in the right manner. Now, let me explain you this thing with a short story. Once upon a time, there was a lady. She had a very young son, and the son died. Obviously, she was shattered. She was in a lot of pain and despair. So she went to Lord Buddha and she said that you being the Lord, you being the enlightened one, you being the God, do me a favor. Can you please, take my son in your arms and you can make him live again? Can you make him come out of the dead position? Buddha looked at him and he said, yes, I can do that. But the condition is you need to give me 3 to 4 mustard seed from any house where death has not taken place until now. So the lady got very excited. She said, it's not a big deal. Now, she couldn't give the mustard seed from her own house because her son was lying dead in front of the Buddha. So she went to a neighbor's house and she asked that give me 4 to 5 mustard seeds. And if you can do that, my son will be alive. The neighbor happily obliged. Just when she took the mustard seed and she was going, she realized and she asked the question that, excuse me, I want to ask you one question. Is there did somebody died in your house anytime? Did death touched your house? The neighbor said yes. 2 years before my father expired. She said sorry. Then I cannot take this mustard seed from you. I said, okay. Then she went to another neighbor and she asked for the same 4 to 5 mustard seeds. And when she got it, she again asked the same question. I can only take this mustard seed if there has been no death in your house uh, anytime. The neighbor said that we are sorry. 4 years back, our grandfather expired. Then she went to another neighbor. He said, give me 4 to 5 mustard seed, but condition is that there should be no death in your house. So they also said that 4 years before my grandmother expired. So each and every household she went, it was the same story. So she realized that this is not possible. So she went to Buddha and she came into her feet and she realized that death is inevitable. So the moment we accept death as a reality, then we tend to become normal, and then and only then we can think and act in an appropriate manner, in a righteous manner. All of us, when we were born, we didn't choose it. We didn't choose where we will born and when will we born. And similarly, we can't choose when will we go or when will we leave this earth planet. I see so many people who are suffering in the hospital through various deadly diseases. They are in such pain and such trauma that every day they pray to the Lord that, oh Lord, take me away. I don't want to live because I'm in such great pain. But they cannot leave this body because their time has not come. And similarly, there are so many people who are almost in a vegetable state. They are in a coma or something, and every day they are in such pain and suffering. Their near and dear one they pray to the Lord that please take him away so that he can rest in peace. But the story is same. If the time has not come, they also can't go. So what we need to understand is when somebody's time come, nobody can stop him, and till the time is not come, nobody can go. So once we understand these things, we tend, I mean, the fear lessens automatically. We tend to become quite normal, and then and only then we can think in an appropriate manner. So first of all, what I want from all of you today is I want that fear should leave your psyche or your mentality, or the fear which is living here, it should leave you, and it should be replaced by only one thing, which is faith. Faith in whom? Faith, first of all, in the Lord Almighty, the God, the Creator, or the Supreme Power. If you study any religious book, be it Bible, be it Quran, be it Gita, be it Guru Granth Sahib, or any other religious book, they all talk about the same thing, more or less. They all talk about the only word, which is the faith. Bible says if you have a faith equivalent to a mustard seed, you can move the mountains. And same is said in some or the other form in almost all the religious textures which are found in this world. So you need to have faith on the Almighty and faith on the Supreme Power. Why? Because whatever you think, you become. Howsoever you think, what you think, you manifest. So what you think, you become. In Sanskrit, it is said, Yatha bhav tada bhavti. Arthat means whatever will be there, whatever the bhav will be there, or whatever will be there in your consciousness will be manifested in your reality. So we need to have faith. Now, so many of you people know me, I don't believe in theory or motivation at all. I believe in the practical thing. So I want to put a lot of faith in your psyche, in your mind, in your mentality. Why? Because if we don't deliberately put the faith in our psyche, then the fear will continue to live in us. And if the fear will continue to live in us, it will destroy us. Why? Because anyway, our mind produces more than 90% of the time, it only produces negative thoughts. And the irony is 90% of them are repetitive. So what will happen to us if we are constantly bugged by the negative thoughts, and more than 90% of the mind is occupied by the 90% negative thoughts, and more than 90% of the time? And it will have impact on our thinking. And whatever we think, we speak, and whatever we think and speak, it is having an impact on, first of all, ourselves, and then on our surrounding, and then on the people around us. So what I want you right now is, instead of having a fear consciousness, I want all of you to have a faith consciousness. Because once the faith is there, then you feel confident about yourself, about the surroundings. You accept the things as they are, and then you get so much of strength, not only to accept the thing as it is, but to see the positive side of it, or to see the other side of it, or the brighter side of it. Enough of theory now. So let me take you on a beautiful journey. And for this, I request all of you to please close your eyes, and I will take you on a guided meditative session, and I know it will do wonders for you. So I request all of you to please close your eyes and sit in a comfortable position with your back as erect as possible. Just simply close your eyes, relax, try to sit as straight as possible, try to keep your back as straight as possible. Just listen to my voice, because through my power of voice, or through my Vak Shakti, which it is called, I will take you on this beautiful journey, the journey within. And secondly, I want each one of you to breathe deeply. I want you to have a deep breathing. So I want you to inhale as deep as possible, but in a relaxed manner. So I really want that when you breathe from your both of the nostrils, the breath should go through your nostrils, then to the chest, then to the stomach, lower stomach, abdomen, and till the lower abdomen, you should breathe over there as deep as possible, but in a relaxed and a calm manner. And similarly, when you exhale, it should be a complete exhalation. And once complete exhalation of breath is there, then and only then go for the next breathing. Breathing is a very wonderful thing. We cannot live without breathing, and we start breathing when all of us were there in our mother's womb, and we continue to breathe till we live in this earth plane. But in spite of that, more than 95% of the people, they don't know the correct way of breathing. Just by altering our breathe, we can change our mind, we can change our physiology, and we can change so many things, which I will give you the first hand experience right now. So as of now, I just want you to breathe as deep as possible and focus on your breathing. During this entire session, if any thought comes to you, what you need to do is just don't entertain any other thought. Right now, just focus on my voice and, of course, your breathing. Today, I will teach you a very wonderful way of breathing, which I learned from my spiritual guru, Babaji. And this breathing technique is very simple, but it is very, very, very powerful. And by using this breathing technique, so many sages, they have achieved great things, or they have, accomplished, extraordinary. Some of the names you have heard so many times. I'll just mention few. Guru Nanak Dev used to breathe the same way which I will be teaching you now. Or Sat Shri Sai Babaji, he also breathed the same breathing which I will be teaching you very shortly. So I'll be teaching you in this session the divine way of breathing. Once we breathe like this, it is really amazing what we can do or what we can accomplish. It is very simple, but at the same time, it is very, very powerful. So what this breathing is or how it works? It is very simple, as I said, but at the same time, it is highly effective. So how do we breathe the divine way? In this way, we breathe from our back of the neck. We start inhaling, to begin with, we focus on back of our neck, or it is also called brain stem. Why brain stem? Because if you look at the diagram of a brain, it is similar to a mushroom. If you see the mushroom in an umbrella form, top form is the umbrella, and then there is a handle to it called mushroom stem. Similarly, our brain is also little bit similar to that. On top of it is the major part of the brain, and then there is a stem called brain stem, which starts from our bottom of the neck. And in biology, the brain stem where it starts or back of the neck, this area is called cerebellum. In cerebellum, maximum of our neurons live. Yeah, maximum of our neurons live in our brain stem or in cerebellum. So this is a very important position. So focus right now on your brain stem, that is back of the neck, and from there we will start breathing, and our breathe will go upwards. Upwards means to the top of the head. Top of the head, in the center of our head, and to the topmost position. You have to take our breathing over there. So it means focus on three things. My voice, as through my Vak Shakti, I will take you on this beautiful journey. And then second is your breathing, because breathing will act like a bridge which will connect you to the Lord or to the supreme power or to your higher self. So focus on your breathing. Third is you have to focus on top of the head. That's all. Only three things exist as of now: my voice, your breathing, and top of the head. If any other thing comes in between, you just don't have to entertain it. If any other thought comes, simply tell that thought to go away and it will oblige. You have to give the command or the order to go away. If any itching or cough or anything comes, don't be a victim to it. Just order, go away, and it will oblige you as you are the commander. So focus on three things: my voice, your breathing, and third is top of the head. Now, top of the head is very, very important and vital position in our body. Why? Because it is our spiritual powerhouse. If from your third eye, if you focus inside, there is a pineal gland, and that is where our soul lives. So just at the top is the top of the head, and that's why it is a very crucial position. It is our spiritual powerhouse, the Adhyatmic powerhouse inside us. So focus on three things: my voice, your breathing, and top of the head. Continuously top of the head. When we are taking our breath to the top of the head, we are activating or energizing our top of the head, which is also called crown chakra in English, or in Sanskrit it is called Sehasradhar chakra. So once we start activating our Sehasradhar chakra or the crown chakra, so many things starts happening inside us, physically, mentally, and spiritually. What is the physical benefit? Physical benefit is we start rejuvenating our cells. Our cells automatically start becoming fresher and healthier. So no ailment or disease can live in your body. This is the benefit number one, physical benefit. Now let me talk about the mental benefit when we breathe like this, or focusing on top of the head. When we breathe like this, focusing on top of the head, what is the mental benefit? The mental benefit is it automatically cuts our connection from negative thoughts, past negative thoughts. And not only that, it also cut our connection from the future worries, stupid future worries. So basically what it is doing, it is cutting our connection from stupid thoughts. And when we are cut off from the negative past and the unnecessary future worries, we automatically tend to live in the now moment. And so many times we have heard, we have read that whatever is gone is dead. The past is dead. It only lives in your memory. And what will happen or will not happen is not in your hands. So why to unnecessarily worry? Live in the present moment, live in the now moment. But nobody tells you how to do that. And this is one of the very fantastic technique to live in the now moment. So when you take your breath from back of the neck to top of the head and you continuously focus on top of the head by breathing over there, you automatically tend to live in the now moment. And it is very, very refreshing for the brain, for your brain. And it is not only refreshing, it is very, very important and vital also. And third is, what is the spiritual benefit? As I just stated, spiritually you start activating your power. When you start activating your spiritual power, there is no limit what you can achieve. And it gives you, immediately it makes you one, physically, mentally, and spiritually, and then you connect with the supreme world. And it is an amazing experience to be in this state of mind. So it is very refreshing for your soul to be in this state. So it is wonderful for your physical body, mental health, as well as spiritual. So continue to breathe on top of the head with all these three benefits. Now what I want you to is remember the God, the Lord, whom you believe in, whom you worship in any form. It could be in the form of Jesus if you are a Christian, like Victoria. It could be in the form of Allah if you are a Muslim, like my brother Farooq. Or it could be in the form of Shiva, Lord Shiva, or Lord Hanuman, or Lord Muruga, or the goddess Varahi, or Angali, or in any other form, or Lord Rama, or any other form, if I miss something. So, whosoever God you believe in, remember that God with lot of love, passion, and feelings. And it doesn't matter in what form you worship, the power is one. It is like one person with different identity to different people or different name to different people. Like there is your one official name given to you, which was written in your school or which is written and spoken in your professional world. But then your parents call you through some nickname. Your close friends call you for some other nickname. Your children calls you Appa or some other name, Papa, Daddy, whatever. Your partner calls you lovingly some different name. So there is one person but having so many names. Similarly, there is one God or one Lord in whichever form you worship Him, in whichever name you know that the power is one, the Lord is one. As I said, for some of you it might be Jesus, for some of you it might be Allah, for some of you it might be in the form of Lord Shiva or the Lord Muruga or the goddess Angali or Varahi or Kali or any other form or Rama or Lord Krishna or any other form. Doesn't matter. Whatever form you are comfortable with. So remember that Lord Almighty, visualize Him on top of the head where you are breathing right now, and the more you breathe over there, the more you focus over there, more you will feel connected. So remember that Almighty on top of the head. And mentally bow to the Lord on your feet, namaskaram, with the folded hands. And first of all, I want you to be totally in a thankful mode, in a mode of gratitude. You can say, if you want, I'm saying a short prayer. You can say with me, or you can repeat it after me in your mind strictly, or just absorb it. It is up to you. The prayer is, O Lord Almighty, O Supreme God, first of all, I'm very, very thankful to you that in this moment of crisis for the entire world, you have given me the privilege to remember you, to be one with you, to pray to you. Because I understand this, if your blessing is not there, one cannot even take your name. It is only because of your blessing that somebody is able to worship to you or to come to you or to connect with you. So first of all, I would like to thank you from bottom of my heart for giving me this privilege to remember you in this hour, to be one with you, to connect with you, and to share my feelings and emotions with you at this juncture or at this time. Then, Lord, I would like to thank you for giving me this precious human life. Then, Lord, I would like to thank you to give me this wonderful platform called Vestige, through which I have achieved some success, and I will achieve definitely more with your blessings. And not only me, so many people directly and indirectly have been blessed by this wonderful opportunity. And I've been able to touch few lives. It is all because of your blessings. And it is only because of you I have got such an amazing, caring, and wonderful upline. And my team is so beautiful, and my downlines are so nice and beautiful and wonderful. So all the credit goes to you, my lord. I would like to convey my deepest regard and gratitude for it. Lord, I am your child. I am ignorant. I am nothing and nobody without you, and I don't want to be anybody without you. I don't understand what is right, what is wrong. So I request you to hold my hand in this journey called life and show me the right path. All 24 into 7 operate through me. Come in my cells, come in my DNA, operate in through my DNA, come in my blood. 24 into 7 guide me, protect me, as I am your ignorant child, and I am nothing without you. I cannot be anything without you, and I don't want to be anything. But with you, I know and I understand I can create miracles, which I will with your blessings. Oh Lord, you have been with me in my so many tough times in the past, and I know you will continue to be with me now and in the future always. As you are the ultimate father, you are the ultimate creator, looking after the children all the time. So, Lord, once again, please accept my heartful thankfulness and gratitude. Now, the Lord to which you have worshipped and you have opened your heart, Lord is giving you a special blessing by increasing your prana or the life force. So now I will be taking you on a life force increasing session or a prana shakti increasing session. So imagine now that on your in your right nostril there is a bright white light entering in your right nostril. And this is not an ordinary light, this is a divine light. It's coming from the same power which you just remembered, worshipped, owed, and you surrendered to. That Lord is sending you the special white light to increase your life force or prana shakti. So this white divine light enters through your right nostril, killing all the negativity and the virus inside your right nose. And your nose right now is filled with great light, equivalent to 1000 luminous bulbs, and blessing you that area with health, wealth, happiness, peace, thankfulness, joy, bliss, success. This light, after covering the entire right nostril, goes up where the two nostrils meet, somewhere between the two eyes, that is the third eye, and then it goes into the left brain, right nostril, left brain. Now, entire left brain, the entire left brain is feeling so bright with this divine white light. It is like thousands and lakhs of luminous bulbs are operating in its full form. Now, this light is covering the entire left brain. Whatever virus or bacteria or negativity was there in your left brain has already been taken care of and killed, and it is replaced with health, energy, power, youth, beauty, vitality, success, peace, bliss, wisdom, and thankfulness. The entire left brain with this divine white light shining, and it is great to be in. Now, this life force light enters in your left nostril, and like previously, it is purifying the entire nostril area. This nostril area is now free from any sort of negativity or virus, and now it is blessed with health, beauty, power, energy, vitality, youth, devotion, success, wisdom, peace, bliss, and thankfulness. Now, after covering the entire left nostril, the light goes up in the third eye, and from there it takes the right turn, goes into the right brain. Left nostril, right brain. Now, right brain is shining very, very brightly with this light. Whatever virus or negativity was there have been taken care of. And now, the entire right brain is continuously experiencing great health, power, wealth, wisdom, peace, energy, youthfulness, peace, bliss, satisfaction, success, and so many rewardable things. Left nostril and the right brain. Now, both the nostrils and the entire brain is covered with this divine white light, in the divine white light of the life force, prana shakti. Entire brain is shining brightly with this amazing divine white light in you. As this is the divine light, and the divine light right now is in you, it is converting you into a divine being, or into, and also into the divine experience and into the divine form. Now, I will give you the sound of this life force. You to accept and receive this sound physically, that is in your cells, DNA, mentally in your mind, and most importantly in your spirit, that is in your soul. Why sound? Because sounds are the building blocks of the universe. The entire universe is made, and as sounds are the building blocks of the universe, sounds is what makes our universe. Sounds also make it work, and scientifically it has been already been proven that the universe runs on the sound of Om, AUM, Aum. That's why in almost all religion the word Ah is very important. We say Amen, Allah, Ah, Om, Aum, AUM, Om. Sound is important. That's why even in 5,000 or 10,000 people, when somebody says your name loudly, you respond. So now I will give you the sound of the life force. The life force right now is already there in your brain. Continue to imagine there is a divine white light in your entire brain, making it happier, making it better, making it sharper continuously. Absorb this sound physically, mentally, and spiritually, and this sound will do wonders for you. It has already killed all the viruses and the negativity inside, and it will continue to bless you with health, wealth, power, youth, peace, bliss, wisdom, success, and gratitude. Absorb this sound deep in your entire mind. Imagine it is already filled with divine white light. Your brain, total brain, left brain, right brain, top brain, entire brain, and the nostrils. The sound is absorb it. But just by listening to this sound, and if you can chant it mentally, it's good. Else, just absorb it. It changes your consciousness. It purifies you. Here goes the sound. Om Praneshwaraya Swaha. 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 It is so refreshing for our mind and soul to listen to this sound. Now visualize this divine white light through your nostril and your brain. Now it is going down through your windpipe and then going in your respiratory system, your lungs, from where you breathe. Wherever this light is going through your windpipe and to your entire respiratory system, it is killing off all the negativity and all the viruses in whatsoever form. And it is only developing the great health, the divine health for you. Peace, happiness, bliss, success, thankfulness, everything. Now this divine white light is totally there in your respiratory system, making your lungs very healthy, very powerful. And your lungs right now are working at the optimum level. Once again, I will give you the sound of the life force. Just by listening to it or chanting it mentally gives you great power and relief. And your system starts working at the optimum level, beyond imagination of an ordinary human mind. The divine white light right now in your entire respiratory system, the windpipe, the nose, and the brain. There goes the divine life force sound once again. Om Praneshwaraya Swaha. 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 This is purifying you inside, outside. Om Praneshwaraya Swaha. Om Praneshwaraya Swaha. Om Praneshwaraya Swaha. Om Praneshwaraya Swaha. Now this divine light enters in your facial area, inside, outside. After facial area, the neck, both the shoulders, both the hands, biceps, triceps, elbow, forearms, wrist, fingers, hand, chest, where your heart is, whichever or name of the body or the organ of the body I'm saying, just imagine the white light continuously reaching there. Stomach, entire digestive system, both the kidneys, liver, small and large intestines. So this divine white light in the form of life force is there in your entire upper body. As I told you, wherever this light goes, it automatically kills off any sort of virus, and only blesses you each and every second with great health, power, vitality, energy, wisdom, bliss, calmness, success, gratitude, and so many other wonderful things. So this white divine light is there in your entire upper body. Continue to feel this divine white light. Be connected to it through your breathing. Now I'll give you the sound which again will increase the life force in your upper body and will continue to purify you from inside outside and will continue to make you stronger and will continue to bless you. So the sound goes for the upper body. Om Praneshwaraya Swaha. Om Praneshwaraya Swaha. Om प्राणेश्वराय स्वाहा। ॐ 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 प्राणेश्वराय स्वाहा। Now your entire upper body is charged with super health, wealth, peace, wisdom, gratitude, success, money, all the beautiful things. Now this divine light goes in your lower part of the body, reproductive system, first of all, front and the back. Now this divine light is there in your entire body. Both the legs, knees, calf, shin, ankle, toe. From head to toe, you are covered and blessed by this divine light, increasing the life force in you, the light of the life force. Prana Shakti Prakasha. Life force light. Your entire body is turning into light. Arut Pirum Jyoti. So once again absorb this sound and imagine your entire body in the divine white light. You are the light. Om Praneshwaraya Swaha. 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 Arut Pirum Jyoti. Tanippirum Karunai. Tanippirum Karunai. Tanippirum Karunai. Tanippirum Karunai. Tanippirum Karunai. Tanippirum karunai. Entire divine life force light is there. You are the one with the divine. You are the divine. Now your life force have been increased tremendously. You have been sanitized totally, physically, mentally, spiritually. As you are blessed with the divine, from the divine. Now I will be saying another mantra or the sound. It says Nashi Mashi. Nashi Mashi is killing off something permanent. So many great sages in the past have used this mantra to kill off to kill off the deadly things. As we are fighting the battle with the corona, I'll be saying the mantra coronavirus Nashi Mashi. When I say this word, there will be the white rays coming from your body. And this white rays will cover your entire house. Your house will be sanitized by the divine. And this white rays will fall on the other family members. And whosoever will be touched by this divine white rays, which will be coming through your body, they also will be blessed from the divine with health, peace, wisdom, success, bliss, and amazing satisfaction. So they will be blessed too. So after covering your house, your family members, that this white rays will coming out from you will cover your entire colony or the locality. Then it will cover the entire city which you live in. Then it will cover the entire state where you are. That is Tamil Nadu for most of you. And then the entire country, the great India. And then the entire world. And wherever this white rays will reach, it will sanitize the place, the people, bless them for health, peace, wisdom, bliss, energy, health, power, success, and thankfulness. So continue to imagine the white rays as I say these words or the mantra coming out from your body and healing each and everybody with health, wealth, happiness, and peace. Continue to imagine this. Here I go. Coronavirus, nashi mashi. 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 Coronavirus Nashimashi. Coronavirus Nashimashi. Continue to imagine the divine white rays coming from your body, covering your family, your house, your locality, your area, your city, your state, your country, entire world being blessed through the rays, divine rays coming from you. As you've been blessed by the divine, you are the divine right now. Am Brahmasmi. I am the God, as I've been blessed by the God. I am the part of God. I am the divine. Am Brahmasmi. So continue to kill this virus, which is posing as a threat to the humanity as coronavirus nashimashi. 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 Now, as you have been blessed by the divine, and through you, so many people and all the people have been blessed by the divine. As you are the child of the Lord, the divine operates through you. You need to realize that you are not a limiting understanding what you believe to be. You have to realize that you are not just a body. You are not even your mind. Ultimately, you are an eternal soul connected with Supreme Soul. You were never born and you will never die. We are only a visitor on this planet Earth for some time. We have come here to do our karmas. And if we can be connected with the divine all the time, not only we will be able to perform our karmas in the righteous way, but we will be able to help so many people in this journey called life. Our greatest tragedy is we recognize ourselves as our name, that I am Rajan, Rajkumar, Sudhakar, Farooq, Victoria, Abdul, John. These are the name given to you. You're not this, who you are. You're an eternal, beautiful soul connected with the Supreme Soul. When you realize this, that you are an eternal soul connected with Supreme Soul, then there is no limitation, nothing. And then automatically the divine gives you the power. You just need to be connected to it. Like right now, we are connected through a technology called the mobile and the Zoom or the YouTube. Similarly, the technology to be connected with the divine is through the heart, through the feelings, through the emotions. If you are connected to the Lord, you are unlimited, and that is what your real self is. Remember, faith is the utter positivity. With faith, everything becomes possible, and faith is not at the superficial level, it is a soul's intelligence. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Peace. Peace to the body, peace to the mind, peace to the soul, peace in the family, peace in the house, peace in the network, peace in the locality, peace in the city, peace in the state, peace in the country, peace in the world. Let peace and the bliss prevail. Now you can slowly open up your eyes, come back slowly, and take few seconds to come. It will take you few more seconds to be in the normal state of mind. And then I will take you on the part two of this session. Rajan Anna, as in the Zoom, they write whatever they write, somebody writes, I can see over here. So in this also, if somebody writes, can I see it on the screen? Is it possible? Is it there? Rajan Anna, can you hear me? 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 Okay, okay. No problem. No, no, no. Now I take all of you to the part two of this session. I hope you had a wonderful time. How you feel now? I cannot hear you. I cannot. I don't know, but I know through my experience that all of you right now is feeling bliss, and it is a very special feeling to be in. Uh, Practice this meditation at least 2 times a day, and it will help you to connect to the divine all the time. So all the time be in the divine connection. Anna, your voice is coming to me continuously. My my vo- my my voice was coming back to me. Can I speak normally now? Yeah. So now what I want you to realize one thing is mantra chetanam. Mantra chetanam means whatever will be there in your consciousness, it will be in your chetana. Means whatever will be there in your chetana means in consciousness, it will be there in your life, right? So what I want you right now is make your one single desire as your success mantra. Let me give you example, and it should be in the terms of monetary. Like suppose the people who are earning less than 35,000 rupees monthly, your success mantra should be 50,000. 50,000. If suppose somebody is earning right now, average income is 50, 60,000 rupees a month. So your success mantra should be 1 lakh rupees a month. This should be your success mantra. Only one figure where you can focus on, and that should be the nearest milestone. It should not be too far away. Okay, means it should not be like you are earning right now 30,000. Don't think about 10 lakh right now. Go step by step. So if you are earning less than 35,000 rupees a month, target 50,000. If you are at 50, 60,000 rupees a month right now, target 1 lakh. If you are at the level of 1.5 lakh, you can target 2 lakh. If you are between 1.5 to 2 lakh rupees a month, target 3 lakh. If you are at 3 lakh rupees a month right now, target 5 lakh. If you are at 5 lakh rupees right now, target 7 lakh. Like this. It should be the next milestone. So this becomes your success mantra. Now, why success mantra is needed? Because it's an ancient saying, like there is only one sword can live in the mayan, means in its home. There cannot be two swords cannot live in one home. Like in Hindi it is said that एक mayan में दो तलवार नहीं रह सकती. Means in one what you call it, I don't know what in English it is called. In one cover, yeah, there cannot be two swords. One cover, one sword. Same. One mind, there cannot be two thoughts. One mind, one thought, entire focus on that thought. Because I have taught you, whatever we focus on expands. Whatever we focus on multiplies. Right? Whatever we focus on, it multiplies. Now, problem with the people is they focus on the wrong things. They focus on negativity all the time. What will happen to my business? Now, how will I earn this? How will I do that? All stupid thoughts, right? If you think these thoughts, they will multiply and they will finish you. What you need to do, you need to focus on only one thought, that is your success mantra. As I said, I will explain again. If you are earning right now less than 35,000 rupees a month, your success mantra should be 50,000. If you are earning 50, 60, 65,000, your mantra should be 1 lakh rupees a month. If you are earning 1 lakh rupees right now, or one and a half, your success mantra should be 2 lakh rupees a month. If you are earning 1.5, 2 lakh rupees a month, your success mantra should be 3 lakh rupees. Means the next milestone. This single thought should be your success one. Then what? Then you need to put this in your consciousness. You need to chant it again and again, again and again, again and again, again and again. This should be your chanting, right? Like, okay, example. Suppose somebody right now is at income level of 15-20,000 rupees. So his success mantra is 50,000. So he should do what? He should chant 50,000, 50,000, 50,000, 50,000, 50,000, 50,000, 50,000, 50,000, 50,000, 50,000, 50,000, 50,000, 50,000, 50,000, 50,000, 15 times. Like this, when you 50,000, 50,000, 108 times, there is one dent in the universe, and one email goes to you from your side, to the universe that you are asking 50,000. Then again, 50,000, 50,000, 50,000, 50,000, 50,000, 50,000, 50,000, 50,000, 50,000, 108 times. There is another dent in the universe, another blow in the universe from your side. Another email goes to the universe. And then keep on denting the universe, keep on sending email after email, email after email, and the universe will say, Tathastu, Tathastu, done, granted, given. Universe is there to bless you all the time. But people, they don't know what to ask, they don't know what to focus on, and they focus on the wrong things, and the universe says, Tathastu. People say, oh, my business is finished. The universe says, Tathastu, and they are finished. People say, oh, I'm ruined. Universe says, Tathastu. No, 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 no. Just your success mantra all the time. 50,000, 50,000, 50,000, 50,000, 50,000, 50,000. Example. If suppose somebody is 1 lakh, same. 1 lakh, 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 1 lakh. In between, suppose your downline calls. Phone. Hello? Nah. I went for an order of 2 air purifier. It couldn't be delivered. I don't know when it will be. Okay, keep on trying. You keep the phone. Don't worry. 1 lakh, 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 108 times, another 10 in the universe, another email. But right now the problem is the call comes. I couldn't get the order of 2 air purifier. He said, okay, when you keep the phone, oh shit, I calculated this much PV was coming, now it is not coming, what will happen? Then you again go in the negative stream of emotions. No, no. Keep on chanting your success mantra. Keep on repeating your success mantra. You got to be pregnant with your success mantra. And then if you become pregnant with your success mantra, the delivery will be of success mantra only. That is the way. This is the yogic way of manifesting, the yogic way of achieving. Okay. In the olden times, what did the great yogis or the sages did? Just by following this thing, they achieved the Lord. They could realize the Lord. They got enlightenment. How? Some yogi, suppose, meditating on Lord Shiva. Okay, closing eyes. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. After focusing continuously, slowly he forgets his body. He forgets who he is. He forgets breathing, this, that, thirst, hunger, all gone. Only one thing is remaining, Namah Shivaya. He becomes Namah Shivaya. His consciousness becomes Namah Shivaya. And the Namah Shivaya comes in him. For applying this formula, the great sages, they have achieved God. What you are asking is peanut, is not even peanut, is nothing. Is like less than this nail, less than this small part of the nail, nothing for the universe. What is the big deal? 1 lakh, 2 lakh, 3 lakh, 5 lakh, 10 lakh, 20 lakh, what you are asking. It is for universe, it is not even a peanut. For universe, it is not even a small part of the nail. It is nothing. People have achieved God by applying this formula. Yeah? You might have heard of Osho. Osho had not one or two or four or eight or 10. He had more than 94 Rolls Royce. And he didn't bought even one of them. You know how? How? Just by putting Rolls Royce in his consciousness. Rolls Royce, 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 Rolls Royce. His pupil started gifting him 1, 2, 3, 94 Rolls Royce just by putting in the consciousness. 5 years before, I started putting in my consciousness 1 crore, 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 and it came. Why? Not because I'm more hardworking than you, not because I'm more talented than you. No, some of you work much more harder than me. Some of you show much more better plan than me. But the thing is, consciousness. Poverty is a consciousness. Success is a consciousness. Whatever you put in your consciousness becomes your reality. So I put 1 crore in in my consciousness. It became a reality. Just a while before, or just a while back, I have put 2 crore in my consciousness now, and soon it will be a reality. Some of you who have been working with me for some time, like I remember in Chennai, there was some show, some seminar was there. I was there. So back of the stage, I was at that time. My check was 23 or 23, 20, 20 23 lakh approximately. So I mean, and Farooq knew that I am focusing on 1 crore. So he said that 25% the job is done. I said, yeah, 25% the job is already done. Very soon it will be more. So whatever you want, you need to put that in your consciousness and forget everything and keep on repeating it, keep on repeating it, keep on repeating it. This is the yogic way of achieving. I'll give you another example. All of you might have heard of Swami Vivekananda, the great man. Yeah. Now, Swami Vivekananda, he was very curious to know the God. So, all the gurus he went to, he just used to ask only one thing: have you seen the God? And can you make me see the God? These were the only two questions he used to ask to any guru. And nobody replied him clearly. Only his guru, Ramakrishna Paramahansa, he said, yes, I have seen the God and I can make you see the God too. And that is the reason why he became the disciple of Ramakrishna Paramahansa. Now, Ramakrishna Paramahansa used to talk to the goddess Kali like you talk to your mother or like you talk to your upline, the same way. You know how? Because in Ramakrishna Paramahansa's consciousness, there was only one thing which existed, that was the goddess Kali. Kali, 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 Kali. And he could talk to goddess Kali just like you talk to your mother. So it's all about the game of consciousness. As I said, poverty is a consciousness, so is a success. What you put in your consciousness, you will manifest. So you need to consciously put success or that figure which I called success mantra in your consciousness. Day in and day out, all the time. Suppose you just got up in the morning, you're brushing your teeth. But in the mind, 50,000, 50,000, 50,000, 50,000, 50,000, 50,000, 50,000. You're washing your face. 50,000, 50,000, 50,000. You're having a bath, shower is coming. You're putting a shampoo or whatever. 50,000, 50,000, 50,000. You're shaving yourself. 50,000, 50,000, 50,000, 50,000. Eating food. 50,000, 50,000, 50,000, 50,000, 50,000, 50,000, 50,000. And 50,000 will come to you. You will manifest it. Just put it in your consciousness. Whatever is there in your consciousness, it will be your reality. That's how it is. So all the time, put that in your consciousness. Practice it, practice it, practice it, practice it. Keep on going. Not even one negative thought should enter in your mind. If one negative thought enter in your mind, you have to replace it 100 in by your mantra 108 times. 50,000, 50,000, 50,000, 50,000, 50,000, 50,000, 50,000, 50,000, 50,000, 108, bang, one dent into the universe. Your mail goes to the universe. And remember, universe will always save the task. And look at the positive. I don't know why people are crying that they are in the lockdown. They don't know what to do. They don't have anything to do. I don't know how it is. Look at the positive side of it. Before lockdown, in a normal time, I used to meet so many people. So many people used to complain that life is so fast. They don't have time. They don't have time to exercise. They don't have time to meditate. They don't have time to read books. They don't have time. Now what? Now you have so much ample enough of time, still you are complaining. What for are you complaining? You have not, lockdown is not in your hand. But what you do in lockdown, that is there in your hand. Like few days before, I started walking. And there is a park in my society. I walk in that. I started with 6 kilometers, went to 8, 10. Now, last 1 week, I'm walking 20 kilometers every day, averagely. Day before yesterday, I walked 25 kilometers. I posted on an FB also. Why? Just to inspire few of you. Now, I'm putting every day 4 to 5 hours. I'm giving it to my health. Why? Because I don't have to go to anywhere. If the corona, the lockdown wouldn't have been there, perhaps I would have met you in an auditorium in Chennai. It would have costed me so much of time and effort, apart from money, to be there. And same with you. But right now, sitting at my home, you are at your home. I'm talking to you. I'm doing a webinar with you. So look at the positive sides of it. So I mean, the biggest treasure in the world is not there in the Swiss bank. It's not in any RBI or any other bank. The biggest treasure lies deep in you. Dive deep here, and this is the right time. As I said, I mean, I'm giving every day around 4 hours to my health, 4 to 5 hours for worshipping and meditating, 2 to 3 hours to book reading. The day is gone. Where is the time? There is no time. Utilize the time rightly. If you love cooking, learn 8 to 10 dishes. If you read, and you should read the books which you always wanted to read, right? I mean, just put all the positivity right here. Don't let even one negative thought come and destroy you. If by chance it comes, replace it 108 times with your success mantra. And then if you see the positive side of it, you have so much time. Utilize it. Some of you who will be utilizing this time in the right way, by the time this gets over, you will be upgrading yourself, or you will be developing yourself. What normally people develop themselves in 1 year to 2 years, you can do that in a month or two, because you don't have any distraction. Depends how you take the things. Apart from that, if you see, food supplement have now come into essentials. Earlier it was not. So now if you talk to somebody just on a 2-3 minute phone call, you can make them easily start 2, 3, 4 supplements. You know why? What do the supplements do? They higher your immunity. What you need to fight the most in your body is the immunity, be it corona or be it any other thing. And what our supplements are doing, they're building up the immunity. Now everybody is understanding that, even a layman. So within a 2 minute call or a 3 minute call, you can take an order of 2, 3, 4 supplements. You can put them on the supplements, which is not there earlier. Look at that. Just few days before, I was talking to somebody. I was telling them that now there is no vehicle, there is no factory running. Look how clear the sky is. After ages, I have seen the stars in the Delhi sky. There is no pollution. So if you look at the brighter side, there are so many things. I've started listening to the birds' voice again in the daytime, which got extinct at time. So this is I mean, everything is not over. Only this, the time has changed. Prior to lockdown, there were hardly few lakh people in India who were using Zoom. Now in India alone, there are 20 crore people right now using Zoom. So, I mean, no time is good or bad. It depends how we take it, what we make out of it. And I always believe it's not what happens to you makes you or breaks you. It's how you react to it will always make you or break. Don't let any negativity stop. Don't let any negativity enter in your mind. The definition of the faith is utter positive. In any situation, utter positive. That is a faith. Fill yourself with faith. Watch something which develops the faith in you. Listen something which develops the faith in you. It could be a prayer. It could be that Murga prayer what you played when I was there with you in the Ooty. Huh? It could be that or any other song. I don't know. When I was walking today in my park down, today I've already walked almost 11 kilometers. So when I was walking today in the morning, so I put the bhajans of the Hanumanji, of the Lord Hanuman, and I was listening to it again and again, again and again. Why? Because I need to put faith, 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 faith. I should be pregnant with two things: faith and my success. Faith and my success. Any other thing, it doesn't exist for me. It doesn't bother me. I don't pay any attention to it, and it does. And it is just a time. It will pass by. But for some of you who will be using all these principles, what I've been sharing, this will be a blessing in disguise. And for so many people, it will be a tough time. And the time will become more and more tougher if you believe that you are suffering right now. You cannot suffer if you don't allow yourself to suffer. It can be the best time of your life. Time to learn, time to upgrade, time to go dive deep within yourself, time to discover yourself, time to be a new you, time to be a new version or the better version of you. All here, all depends upon you, how you take it, how you utilize it. Yes, the fact is you cannot change the lockdown, but what is there in your hand? How to utilize this time? How to utilize this time? Every day I'm doing like one or two webinars every day, giving 4 5 hours physically to myself, 4 5 hours mentally, spiritually to myself. So this takes care of 13 14 hours, 15 hours. Then reading some books and here and there, and the day is gone. Where is the time? If you want to do something, I mean, there are so many things to do. The only people who are complaining that they've been mad, they've been this, they've been that, they're not utilize this time. And as I said, this could be the blessing in disguise. So I believe that you will be following what I just shared with you. And when things will be normal, you will be setting an example to so many other people that you changed yourself for your betterment and for the betterment of everybody. I wish you wealth, and I really enjoyed, as I always do, talking to all of you guys. And I wish and pray for everybody's safety and well-being. And I know some of you will be, changing yourself, and some of you will be writing history in the coming time. And lastly, I want to tell you, please take all the precautions also, which you all know, like when you go away from your house, if you need to, wash your hands, put the mask, follow the things what need to be done. So practice the safety regulations seriously, but at the same time, the control is in your hand. Take charge of yourself physically, mentally, spiritually, and always remember the divine is there. Divine always says the thirst. So put the right things here, surrender to the Lord Almighty, and I always wish you all the best. So this is what I wanted to share with you. Thank you so much, guys, and just practice it. Thank you. Thank you, Anna. Thank you, Anna. Thank you. Welcome to everybody.